So I started calling myself a village girl with a dream. So I stepped into Nairobi. I started selling insurance, and life was very tough. And after doing insurance for about 5 years, 5 years, 5 years, I knew as a marketer, because I love sales and marketing, I love training. I could feel that because of the internet or the internet revolution, it's opening global opportunities. So I knew I don't have to really survive in Kenya selling Kenyan insurance, because I cannot sell a Kenyan insurance in US. I cannot sell a Kenyan insurance policy in Zambia, in South Africa, in Namibia, in Botswana. But I knew there is an opportunity online, which I didn't know where to get started, that when I do this opportunity, it's going to open me up and I'll be able to touch the world. I'll be able to interact with people globally. And that's when I was introduced to the industry of network marketing. Fast forward, I start network marketing industry in a product-based company. And when I joined network marketing, I thought it's going to be easy because I have been selling all my life. I don't need to sit down to be taught on how to prospect, to invite, or to do anything else. And I remember that time, some of the mentors that we used to look up to, the top leaders, they had a culture of doing things. And they tried to help us adopt into that culture. And some of us, we felt, I don't need to sit down to be taught to be great. So I basically wasted my first 2 years because of not listening. And these people reasoned differently. And after staying in 2 years in network marketing with no results, I am talking about no results to show, no progress financially, no progress mentally, I told myself, Her Excellency, it is a high time you humble yourself, sit, relearn, and learn. And I'm here to testify that when I sat down and say that I'm going to keep what I know aside, I'm going to learn from these great people, because they are not giving up when we are giving up. They are not quitting when we are quitting. They are always motivated. They are always ready to work. And they are always excited at business, whether the business is on its up or the business is on its, there's something that is in them that we don't know. And so that is the time I was called my upline by then, and I was introduced to what we are going to learn these 16 weeks, And it was what we call the law of attraction. How many people are here? You've heard about the law of attraction. You started the law of attraction. You've practiced the law of attraction, and it has not worked for you. You've heard about it. You've tried. In between the trying, in between the practicing, you give up. Let me know in the chat box. Let me know in the chat box. Please let it be very interactive. Make it very, very, very interactive. Any person here that if you have ever had or learned from someone, law of attraction, there's someone who have heard about it. I thank God that Bisimo, you heard about it. How many people are here and at some point in your life, the law of attraction worked in your life? You practiced, not knowingly, and it worked in your life. Please respond. Please respond very, very fast. Please respond so that we can go forward. Okay. I have heard and tried practicing, and I believe it worked. Thank you, Carol. How many people have never heard about what we are talking? Yes, heard about it. How many have never heard about it at all? If you've never heard about law of it, I heard about it and it worked, yes. Now I want to tell you that you will not only hear about it, but you will study. Serious study. In the year 2018, I was very broke. And I mean extremely broke. I was in serious debt. Let me share my screen so that I don't just come here to give stories. I want you to look at this torn book. Let me put the screen here. Let me pin this one. I want you to look at this little torn old book. Are you seeing this little old torn book? I'm going to tell you about this book. And before I even tell you about this book, let me connect with my phone. Let me connect with my phone because I want you to take whatever we are going to learn here. Yeah, I need to practice it, study it, and then it started to work. Okay, thank you so much. Okay. I want to share something very, very fast. And I don't want to give people stories. I want to show people reality. I told you in the year 2018, I was in serious debt and I was working in a network that was literally not moving. You know, stuck? Ever been stuck in life? You're stuck, you're disappointed, you're discouraged, you're stuck in debt. Everything in you is just literally not moving. That was me in the year 2018. I could not even encourage a minor, a baby. I could not encourage anyone. I want to share, and some of you, you know my story. Don't take it casually. If you know my story, I've shared my story. Don't take it casually. Listen to it again. And don't say, we've done this. Do it again. There is something in repetition, repeating something over and over and over again. I want to share something here very, very briefly. I've tried to put my, I believe most of my Kenyan friends, you will understand this. This was actually in 11th August in 2018. And I wrote immediate need that I need to manifest. I owed someone money, not someone. Like for those people who are in this, my country, hey, Mercy, or even in the list of the people I owed money, about $20. I owed the bank about $860, another bank about $330. All this you're seeing demonstrated here was the debt. After I learned the law of attraction and I said, I'm going to practice it anyway, the first thing that I was taught is to write all my debts. And then after I wrote all my debts, I was told to convert my debt. I don't know if you can see this. I was told to convert my debt into bank balance. It sounds crazy. And I did it. So if I owed Mercy, you can see where it is written, Mercy. What I owed the bank. If, for example, I owed the bank $860, I was taught that I cannot be able to manifest wealth. I cannot be able to manifest greatness. I cannot be able to manifest abundance at a state of lack. Please get this one. Get this one. Write this one down. You will not be able to manifest abundance. You will not be able to manifest wealth if already in your mind you're stuck in that you're stuck in debt. So you cannot manifest. So what is the first thing? Act. Act like I don't owe Mercy $20. Mercy, as a matter of fact, owes me $200. Convert your debt into your bank balance. I did that one, and I'm headed somewhere. I was told at that state, I wrote all the things I wanted to achieve. I needed to build an apartment called the Shan's apartment. My dreams were so small, I needed my first car, which was a CRV Honda. I needed to tithe $10,000 in church. I needed to build my mama house that would cost me $10,000, I needed a bank balance of about $12,000. And I needed several other accounts that would have something like $27,000. And I needed to visit 3 children home. That is going to cost me about $12,000. So in total, I needed a total of about, this is how much? $150,000. That is $150,000. And remember, I am at a state of debt. There's nothing like between me and riches, I couldn't even afford $5. And these are the things the law of attraction was teaching me to do. I told you I'm going to share my story so that you understand why we need to do this exercise together. And then I write, thank you, I have received with thanksgiving. And in your conscious mind, you are at a zero balance. But you have told your subconscious mind that you have received $150,000 to do all these things. And so the next thing was, of course, to write down all the affirmations. And before you even write the affirmation, you sit down and write all the things that you're grateful for. I am grateful for that God loves me. I have a loving husband. I have beautiful children, my parents, my siblings, my relatives, my good health, my business, my wonderful team, my bank account, even at the state of the world is. I was grateful. Because if you want the law of attraction to work for you, gratitude is the key. Being grateful of what you have. Fast forward. Fast forward. Fast forward. I wrote down all the things I wanted to achieve in life. I wrote down my affirmation and I started doing my affirmations. As a matter of fact, I went to one of my bedroom in one of the corner, removed everything, bought a small carpet, wrote my affirmation, mounted it in that corner. And every day I would go and sit in that small seat in my bedroom. Every morning I wake up after my prayers, I would sit down and I would feed my mind great gratitude. And some of the things that I wrote in this book, whatever I'm showing you is actually what is in this book. All this I'm telling you is in this book. And this book, I will never lose it. So some of the things I wrote was, you see they are already circled. My house in Runda is ready for occupation. My Prado has been shipped and awaiting clearance. My staff quota is ready for my house managers. I am traveling to Dubai for a vacation. I am a rich, influential woman. I am a winner. I deserve and I have the biggest team in Africa. I always have more than enough. I am a very successful woman. All things lead to success, happiness, and wealth. My bank balance is $240,000. I am a money magnet. Something wonderful is going to happen to me. My husband loves me. Hey, these people you have to affirm that so that they can shower you with these things, you know. And so that was in 2018, 2019. 2019, October, I got an opportunity I started to do. And I'm here to tell you, I needed another baby, which I manifested. I took some legs of some babies, you know, a picture of socks and babies. And then I did a dream board. I put my flat house, my apartment there, the Shan's apartment there. I took a picture of a gated community. I put it there. I took a picture of a Prado. I put it there. I took a picture of an international school for my kids. I put it there. I took a picture of a children's home. I put it there. I literally took a check, a real checkbook, and I wrote myself about 10 million Kenya shillings, which is about this dollar thing. Hey, my people, yes, $100,000. I have to keep on converting, and I wrote it there. And every morning I would visualize And I would feel that energy. I don't have it, but I know it is coming. And one day, I forgot about the things I was doing. I forgot about the affirmations. I said it until now it became part of me. And one day, we were living somewhere in not a very nice place. And I call these guy cube movers. You know, these cube movers, the ones that move people from where they are living to where they are. And I pray that my story is going to touch your life. That after listening to this story, because not everyone will come and share this with you, that after listening to my story, you will understand that I am doing this so that you can change. I am doing this so that you can feel how I am feeling. I'm doing this so that you can experience what I have experienced, so that in the future you can share to people in Botswana and we change the Africa continent, the Black people together. So we call the cube movers. You know what they do, you leave the house, they come and they move the house that you eat. You show them the house that you're moving into, and they just come and move everything. So you will just come and open your new house. They're called cube movers, and we moved. Of course, I took the girls out for lunch, and then I found they have already moved stuff, and I went straight to my bedroom. I opened the drawer, and this book fell down. And when this book fell down, it opened up to a page. It gets me quite emotional sometimes. It just fell down and it's open. You know, there's so many documents that were there. So it just fell down. And the first thing I saw was my life in 2018, 0. And here I am. I've not touched $100. I have not touched $100,000. I've not touched $200,000. I have not touched $300,000. I have not touched $400,000, guys. And I was living in abundance. The first thing is, now when I took this book, I cried so, it was so emotional. And the first thing was, I started to circle. If I can be able to show you this book, I started to circle, because the first thing was like, my house in Runda is ready for occupation. I'm so happy and grateful. I am living in a gated community. Now my children are safe. And I open my eyes, I am exactly in a gated community in the same location that I was writing. The next thing was, my Prado has been shipped and awaiting clearance. For those people who knows me, I drive a Prado, I drive a Q7. Right, paid in cash. All my debts are cleared. I'm debt-free. I deserve and I have the biggest team in Africa. The team came. Unconsciously, I found myself. I am traveling to Dubai for a vacation. I have never left my country, Kenya. I've never left Africa. The farthest I had traveled before is in Uganda, and I have gone there with the bus. I've been able to travel to different countries. And for me, Dubai was the ultimate goal, because how do you tell a village girl with a dream that I can fly as far as Uganda? Where do I even get the ticket? I don't know if you people are getting what I'm talking about. I don't know. I don't want you to listen to me with just physical eyes. I want you to connect with me spiritually. Where? Go to Dubai for a vacation. How? Am I going to feed my children just to feed them food for the stomach? Or am I going to pay a flight? Whew. My parents' house. I was able to give my parents one of the decent home in the village. everything that I learned, I am here to tell you that we're gonna go through a series, which I called it, I give it in a very funny title, so that you understand why I am motivated to do this title. And it's called, Why God Gave Us a Big Head, a Small Heart, and an Open Mouth. All the things I have read in the law of attraction, thoughts are things. Believe it or believe it. Because if you are under my voice this morning, you don't have a choice. You're gonna change. You will do it whether you want it or you want it, because there is no if you don't want. You will practice it, whether it is going to work or it is going to work. If you are under my voice today, I have told you that it has taken God for me to start this. I have always been fearing, I will be criticized. What will they think of me? You know, there are some people who know these things better than Her Excellency. Have they taken the initiative to change at least one life? Even if I'm not the best in what I will be teaching, I'm gonna stand boldly and tell people who have just heard about it, but it has never worked for them because they've never got someone who can be able to help them align it in their mind that is gonna lead to greatness. Why God? Ever thought in your mind? Because physically, our head is bigger than our heart. And our head and our heart, they are both internal. Our head carries our mind. Our heart is internal. It carries our feelings. And our mouth is open. Why is it our mouth internal? So that you can speak life into existence. Speak life into existence. What have you been speaking? Speak. Speak. It comes to your mind, then it feeds your heart. And when it gets to your heart, that is where the emotions and the feelings come in. Then you're able to speak it out. Even the Bible says that out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. God created everything by speaking. Let there be. Let there be. Let there be. So it went into the heart of God that I can be able, because God loves us and love is a feeling, and because of loving us, He spoke everything into existence. And that's why I am saying this with no fear of contradiction, that whatever I'm telling you is not only scientific, but it is also biblical. And I'm confident that this is not any other Zoom that will come. You're building a network marketing. Are you speaking life to your business? You're building a business. You're the first person to speak about post-COVID effects. You're sitting down, you want to prospect people, and you're like, this person cannot join my business. You've spoken. They will not join your business. They will not. It looks stupid. It looks childish, but do it. You have zero balance. Take a checkbook today. Go borrow someone's check. Write it and write it in your bedroom. I have dreams that scares me. And one thing I've learned in the law of attraction, because we're gonna cover chapter by chapter. Chapter by chapter, where we need to discuss, we will discuss. You will form your own groups where you will discuss what I'm telling you to sit down with 3 or your 4 leaders and discuss this. In school, we used to study theory, we used to have discussion groups, and we used to have practical classes. If it's gonna take you sitting down at 3 people, you're meeting a week and you're discussing in depth what High Excellence is telling you so that you can manifest greatness, because there are so many dreams that are lying in the grave. You are not a mere man. You are born for greatness. But who is that person that is gonna stand and help you get that greatness out of you? Why are you in lack? Thoughts. Why are you sick? Thoughts. Why are you discouraged? Thoughts. Thoughts becomes things. And so, before we start writing down, because I want us to at least cover the first part, I want to go to let me just share something here, because I don't want you to think I'm here to give you stories. I don't want you to take the information I'm giving here casually. This is the person that is addressing you today. This is a village girl with a dream. A village girl with your dream. Can you see my screen? Let me know, are you able to see my screen? Are you able to see my screen? Please write in the chat box so that we save on time. I have another meeting to run at 11. This is a village girl with a dream. I'm the firstborn in a family of 3. My younger brother. I am the Joseph in my family. And everyone in my family depends on me. And I thank God, because it is God who gives us destiny helpers. It is God who connects us to the right people. I thank God that from the time I was born, up to the time I joined the industry of network marketing, were it not for the industry of network marketing, I couldn't have learned what I'm teaching you today. Because the system I was in is the system of learn, get a job, and work for someone 8 to 5. I have never seen a company, maybe 1 or 2 big companies in the world, that call motivational speakers to come and teach people these things, but they don't teach the lower people in the organization. They only teach the top management. But in the industry of network marketing, it did look that you don't have papers, you're not educated. I know someone here who doesn't have papers. I know someone in the industry of network marketing who cannot construct 2 sentences in English. But today, they are multi-millionaires. Because this is the industry, being the network marketing, not because you want money, because the first thing you want to do, you need to change what is in your mind. And when you change what is in your mind, everything else flows. Anything that you ever desire flows. I don't know if I'm speaking sense, but show me an organization that has ever gone to the juniors and tell them, we have a motivation speaker, they're going to come and teach you this and this. Who are taught? The salespeople, the marketers, and the management. Why? Even the procurement department is not there. The manufacturing, why do you need to be motivated to go to manufacturing industry? But the sales people, because the company needs sales. The marketing team, because the company needs awareness. We need some people who are positive-minded who can go and create awareness there. The management, because the company needs people who their thoughts are in line to the vision of the company. But who is that person who is going to sit down here and tell you, High Excellency, let's do this. Elizabeth, you can be great. Mercy, you can be great, without looking at your papers, without you looking at your titles, because these titles, we have gotten them in this industry. Who is that person? So when you get such an opportunity to come and sit here and learn this, come with a paper. I told you, buy a new book. Buy a new book. Study this like you've never studied before. Some of the great people in this industry are the likes of Bob Proctor. Bob Proctor, for the last 55 years, before he's rested, when he saw rest in peace, he studied Think and Grow Rich for 55 years. Every year, starting this book again. Every year, starting this book again. And he was able to move his income from $400,000 to millions and millions of dollars in only 1 year. What changed? The mind. Yes, you're building a network marketing business. You are a trader. You're a business person. You are an evangelist. This one works for everyone. Let me go to the next slide. My mouse is a bit disturbing, but we are moving. This is me. Story of my life. In insurance, I couldn't even raise an extra money to cement this borehole. This is where we used to fetch water. I used to look at the situation of my home and I would tell God, no, I'm a Joseph in my house. Connect me with the right people. This borehole is 13 feet down. When I started, I was not looking for the millions. I was looking for an opportunity that can help me. My biggest dream was to cement this borehole, which cementing this borehole could not even cost me more than $150, and I couldn't afford. I needed to change. This is where I have been raised. This window you're seeing here, this is the bedroom. This is my bedroom. This is where I have slept in all my life. This is my mother's kitchen and my brother's house. This is me and my mom over Christmas. And I used to go and tell my mom, you know, mom, one day I'll become a millionaire. And my mom would laugh sarcastically. Until one day I told her, you will not be start laughing. Mom, when I tell you, amen. That is my local language. That one day I will be rich. And I want you to be saying amen. And I want to tell you, I told my mom, I am one. I am the Joseph in this family. And I will change the lives of my house, my family. And by God's grace, I was able to cement the borehole. Oh my goodness. You may not celebrate me. You may not clap for me. You may not understand. But I cemented the borehole. I cemented the borehole. I am expecting you to clap for me in the chat box. I am expecting you to be telling God, God, this is the only thing I need in life. And if you're able to do this for excellence, you can be able to do it for me. After cementing, I took another step of it. You can see I have a very small lorry, heavily pregnant here. And I only, is it called kumwaga mawe? You know, it is called, okay, delivering, the English is getting lost, but it's okay, you understand. You know, I ordered these stones because where I have come from, building a permanent stone house, you people are rich. Building a permanent stone house. Because from the look of things, it is iron sheet and mud and cow dung. And I took a step of faith. I told my mom, if I have been able to cement that borehole, mommy, I will build for you. Daddy, I will build for you. By God's grace. By God's grace. I was able to do a ceremony. I think at this point, God had already connected me with great people. People who are driving big machines. For the first time, we went to our home village. Oh my goodness. I was escorted by people. In my home village, they have never seen the kind of cars that were going to come to my home. A village girl with a dream. I stood as I looked at that convoy, starting with the biggest cars in front. We couldn't even get parking, all parked in my home village, a village girl with a dream. What is stopping me? What is stopping me? And when you see me here emotional, it's because I know how many times I've been sent home because of school fees. How many times I have watched the rich kids and the cool kids come for visit, their parents come for visiting, and I'm seated with one corner with my mom who can only afford a chips and sausage. And we sit one corner and I tell my mom, it is not our time, mommy. It is not our time. Our time will come. Let's trust the process. And for me, doing this to my mom and to my dad, it was a great honor. And that is why the devil has been showing me, Her Excellency, you don't have a story. Her Excellency, you can't air this out. I will air it until it reaches that girl who is in the village. Until it reaches that person who feels because I didn't go to school, I cannot amount to anything. I want my story to touch their lives. I know we have stories here, but my story is different. Your story is different. Their story is different. What are you using your story for? Is it for your own gratification? Your story will touch someone out there. I kept on trusting the process. This is me all alive, all along. This is me. This is the school I went in. This is me in Nairobi. And life started to look good. Life started to look good. But I could still feel there is more. There is more. Oh, I can't remember the first time I bought my first car. They say that a car is not a sign of success. Keep on walking. If a car is not a sign of success, keep on walking. COVID here reminded me that indeed a car is no longer a luxury. It is a necessity. That time where you're not allowed to board the public matatu. And most of the people used to Uber. They see us celebrating our small success. You don't know what it means to buy this small car. And I kept on trusting God for more. I kept on trusting God for more. I kept on feeding myself positive thoughts. And let me give you a story. As we continue to learn these 16 series, because we've not started, I said today I'm going to share my story and my motivation and why we are doing this. When I was driving this Lexus, it's a very nice machine. I loved this car. This car used to be my prayer house. I used to get to this car and I would pray all along to where I'm going and pray all along when I am coming back. And sometimes it would give me that alarm of no fuel. And I would command it, Lexus, you're getting home. Because even with this car, things were still very tough. How many people have big cars right now and you cannot fuel them? You know, when I tell people that sometimes I used to get that fuel alert and I don't have money to fuel that car, and I would command that car and I would tell this car, my Lexus, you are my prayer warrior. We are driving, we are going home. I will pack you and tomorrow then I will use a public match. How many people are here? You know clearly. You have a car and sometimes life hits you so hard that you cannot even fuel your car and you leave it at home. Let's be honest. Let's be realistic. I am one real person in my life. And one day, when I got that Prado, that picture, not bought, got that picture of the Prado and mounted it in my dream board. One of the things the law of attraction is going to teach you, and you will practice it anyway. It costs you nothing. It doesn't harm your mind. It doesn't harm your health. You will do it. I took a paper. I cut it all around. You see, when you're driving the steering is able to show you the kind of a car you're driving. Get me, come back home, come back home. I don't want to lose you. When you're driving and you're holding the steering, in the steering you can be able to see the kind of a car that you're driving, Nissan, Prado, this one. I took a paper and I wrote Prado, black in color. And I'm happy I'm driving a Prado. So I am driving a Lexus, but I am acting as if. How many people have been taught by the law of attraction to act as if, to play mind games? And you feel this is kiddish. This one I should not do. I have a PhD in maturity. Allow me to be honest with you. You're taught act as if you're rich. Act as if you're driving a Prado. Act as if you're driving a house. You're opening a gate to your own house. You're not opening a rental house. And you feel this is the most stupid thing these people are telling us to do. Is it going to make you small? Is it going to hurt your immunity? Is it going to affect your faith? Act as if I acted as if I am driving a Prado. By God's grace, and I give him all the glory, I'm happy for my life today. I was raised watching Afro cinema continue shortly. How many people watch those movies? Afro cinema continue shortly. And I never used to watch those ones for the those Afro cinemas for witch doctors. This one has gone to the witch doctors. This one has run mad. This one is being mistreated by the stepmother. Do you know those things that we were raised watching? If that is what you've been watching, you're likely to manifest such. I used to watch, those Nigerian beautiful rich girls driving big machines, living in big houses. Those are the things that I used to watch. And true to my word, those people who have visited my home, you can tell it is an Afro cinema continue shortly house. I am not bragging. Please don't confuse my testimony to bragging. I am not bragging. I am not showing off. If I was showing off, I would not have shown you where I have come from. My house is an Afro cinema. Continue shortly. And because I couldn't show the world my whole house and my whole bedrooms and everything else, I only took a portion of my house. This is my life. It's my house. This is me driving my Q7. This is my home. This is the Land Cruiser I'm talking about. A small car for my daughter. I bought this car and then in 2 weeks, it was a second hand. I upgraded to this. I have been able to represent my country, Kenya. Here we were in South Africa, in Durban. We were staying at, I think here is Durban Hilton. Those are things I used to watch in movies. Hello, guys. These things I used to watch them in movies. This is me in my house. After I got that car, and this is me, I think here we were traveling to South Africa, I guess. Let me tell you something. It is not over. It is not over until we all win. Until we all win. Until we all win. Until we all win. Take your book right now and write in your book that I am my rescue team. Write it down. I, Carol. I, Elizabeth. I don't know why God drove me to come and do this. This is not my doing. I, Mercy Davis. I, Carol. I, Kenneth. I, Ernest. I, Farouk. I am my own rescue team. Write the same second statement and say, I want us to start writing down. Write the second statement and say, I am the master of my fate. And I am a captain. I am the captain of my soul. I'm going to achieve everything in capital letter. Everything. Everything. I'm going to give you an opportunity to raise your hands, William. Thank you for the love, guys. Thank you for the love. I'll be having this recording in bits and I'll post them in my YouTube channel. And please, please get mad at the situation you are in. I don't know how I can explain this to you, my brothers and sisters, my own Black people. But I want, after this, please get mad, extremely mad at your status right now. And say, I'm going to do whatever it takes. And let me tell you something. It happens so fast. You know, it happens like a lightning. It happens so fast. You will not even realize it. One day, your small book of your dreams and affirmation that you will be writing and saying them every morning and every evening, it will drop like this, and you will lay portrait in your bedroom and you will cry non-controllably, and saying, oh my God, it has happened. And the law of attraction, you might think that the opportunity you're doing right now, I'm going to sound a bit I'm going to contradict a little bit, but allow me to do. You might think that what you're doing right now is what will bring the things you're writing down. No. God, who is the King of the universe, has a way of bringing everything that you're attracting into your life into manifestation. Can you imagine? All you need to do is these things that we are going to write down right now. Right now. Are you guys motivated? Are you happy that you came? Are you ready for the next 16 weeks of greatness where we're going to change our mind together? Sharing business opportunity is good, but helping each other change our mindset is the best thing. So we're going to look at about 10 points that I need us to write very, very down. I want us to write these down. I want us to write these ones down. And the first point I want you to write is that both poverty and riches are the offspring of our thoughts. Or just allow me today to just go through it. Then I will do a PDF. Then I will be writing. I like it. I didn't have an opportunity to type it because I had so much that I needed to cover in our intro. So let me just share the screen, share what I had prepared. And then I'm just going to mention what we will be looking at. And one of the points, maybe you can be noting down in your own language. And then I'm going to do a very clear PDF. I will type it, and then I'll be sending these materials in PDF so that you can take them and print them and read and write and practice so that we can practice together. And there's so much that is going to be revealed to you. There are things that have been revealed to me in my line of study. And I'm like, oh my goodness, this has to go to the ends of the world. And one of the things is both poverty and riches are the offspring of our thoughts. That if you're poor today, imagine you have attracted it. And I'm non-apologetically, you have attracted it. Go to the chat box and say, ouch. If you're poor today, you've attracted it. If you're rich today, you have attracted it. thoughts are things. The Bible says, as the man thinketh, so is he. I will do my best to deliver this one biblically and scientifically. Because it is God who created the heavens and the earth. And it is God who gave us what is called the law of gravity. The law of gravity is biblical, because I'm for those people who are like, the things that you're teaching, are they, are you diverting us from our faith? The law of gravity, not the law of attraction, the law of gravity is biblical. Even if you go and fast for 40 days and 40 nights, that when I drop this pen, it doesn't come down. In creation, God says that when you drop something, there's something called the law of gravity. So it falls down, biblically, scientifically. So the law of attraction, whatever you're putting in your mind is a true reflection of your life today. So the law of attraction works either negatively and positively based on the thoughts that you're putting in your mind. So that tells you from today, you need to change what you're thinking. And I'm going to teach you in a topic, in a topic we're going to call auto-suggestion, how you can be able to feed your, the law of attraction is hard work. The law of attraction needs you to make a decision that indeed I want to do this thing. Because your mind is like a baby bird. I don't know, the baby of a cow is called a calf. The baby of a cat is called this. The baby of a dog is called this. What is the name of the baby of a bird? Like the bird that flies. What is the name of the bird that flies? Aha. So let's call it a baby bird. So a baby bird is normally left by the mother in the nest. And when they are left, their mouth is normally like this. So I want you to understand that your mind is like that mouth of a baby bird. So when the mother goes out there to hunt for food, and the baby bird hears the mother coming, the first thing they do is they open up the mouth, and whatever the mother feeds them, they take. They wait for the mother to go out again. Whatever the mother comes, they feed it. So whatever they have been being fed on, is what they are going to manifest. And so they're going to grow, and they're going to be able to get their own wings to fly. So your mouth is like that. Your mind is like that of a baby bird. So you have a conscious mind that shows you the real thing, that indeed my bank is like a bird, or hatching baby bird, or hatching baby bird, like John Mooney. That your mind, you have two minds, which I'll demonstrate in a picture when I put my board. You have two minds. Your mind looks like this. There is the conscious mind that is going to show you pain, that is going to show you the reality. The conscious mind is the reality of what is happening. And I want you to go back to the chat box and say, I refuse to operate in the conscious mind. Because the conscious mind shows you back balance. The conscious mind shows you how you'll be rejected when you share an opportunity. The conscious mind shows you how you cannot be able to stand and train people. But the subconscious mind is the baby bird. So when you tell the subconscious mind, High Excellency, you're great, it is what it takes. High Excellency, you're a millionaire, it is what it manifests. High Excellency, you are whole, that is what it feeds. High Excellency, you're going to build the biggest team in the whole world. That is what the subconscious mind. And our life rotates in the subconscious, revolves around the subconscious mind. So today, refuse to operate in the conscious mind and start operating in the subconscious mind. When your conscious mind remind you this: you need affirmations, which we're gonna touch in that topic of auto-suggestion, whereby we will do this affirmation, repeat it in our subconscious mind until it becomes a reality. Success comes when you combine number one, thoughts. So the first step, the first roadmap to your success is the thought. After the thought, definite purpose of what you want to achieve. Not today you're here, you're trying this one, this business. You have become a cocktail of online businesses. Hello, am I speaking to somebody? You know, you become a cocktail of businesses. Focus, definite purpose. I want to achieve this. I will stick to this until it becomes a reality, until it becomes an inbuilt obsession in my subconscious mind. Persistence and a burning desire. I had a burning desire. 2018, I was at zero balance, but a burning desire to win. Yes, I didn't even have fare transport to go to town. I had a burning desire to win. Definite of purpose. And so I want to prove to you that what I'm telling you is not crazy things I'm going to tell you today. I want to prove to you, because I love operating with facts and not fiction. I want to show you that what I am going to tell you, what we have studied, what we're going to look in the next 16 years is not a trial. It's not trial and error. It has been tried, it has been tested, and it has worked. I want you to write these people down. This philosophy has been used by great networkers, great business people, the likes of Jack Ma, you know him, great entrepreneurs, great motivational speaker. So you're not gonna be the first one. So you can only start this. You can only start this, and then okay, I'm getting it. You can only start this and also create your own story. So I want you to look at David Immoniti, write down, go study him. He even has a channel called Beleive Nation. Beleive Nation. We know Hotelberg, our great icon in the industry of network marketing, called Eric Warren or Wall, depending on where he went to school. We have motivational speakers, the like of these great women, Oprah Winfrey. We have Lisa Nicole. We have Bob Proctor. We have Les Brown. We have Jim Rohn. So this one has been practiced by these great people, and it has, it's practically impossible to find a motivational speaker who have not acquired, who have applied this and it hasn't worked. And so it's my desire that as we take this journey, we're gonna work together. Let me look at my time. Yeah, we are going up to 10:30. We'll be having a recording. I still have 30 minutes to start what I finished. The good thing is I will share I'm working on a YouTube channel where I'm gonna put it. So I want you to go and study and take your time today and start listening to those people that I've mentioned right now. Those people that are mentioned right now, and you will see and you will hear them mentioning this one or twice in their study. And so if you study this, it is going to revolutionize how we are doing our business at a personal level, at a team level. It's gonna revolutionize how you're doing your businesses out there at a personal level and at a team level. And so, because we're gonna look at affirmations. So in our next study, we're going to look at what is this definite desire? That we need to constantly intensify our desire. And then there is something called dig and grow rich. Let me just mention what is dig and grow rich so that you come with an expectant heart. Dig and grow rich is a true reflection of our African continent. We are a continent that have grown knowing that I need to dig and dig and dig and dig and dig and dig some more so that I can grow rich. But we have seen from the Western, from European countries, from Asian countries, they no longer dig to grow rich. They think to grow rich. What is the difference? I want you to attend our next session. And so we're also going to look at, out of the 5 no's, after every 5 no's, it leads to 1 yes. So how many start with the first? You explain the business, it's a no. You explain the business, it's a no. You explain the business, it's a no. First no, second no, third no. You throw the towel. My people, I'm telling you as a networker, I'm telling you as someone who have done insurance, who have sold insurance, I've tried you as someone who have done businesses, other businesses before. You go to your first no, second no, third no, fourth no, 5th no, and the 6th one is a big yes. Why do I call it a big yes? Because the 6th one is all that you needed. All these no's. There are some people that God will just cut out of your life. There are some no's that, they will see the opportunity, but God will say, no, these ones I don't want to work with, because they will come and there will be a pain in your business, ever complaining, not doing anything, wanting the uplines or everyone to work for them. Now I'm speaking like a networker. But that one person, you're going to reach that one person who is asking you, hey, when is the training? Hey, how is this done? Hey, teach me how to, that person, that one big yes. After you get the big yes, you're given an opportunity to mentor. As you mentor this one, you start another one, another no, and a no, and a no. After the 5th no, here comes another big yes. And so you will end up building business of like-minded people because you are who you attract. So if you're building your business complaining, my friend, your team will be the top notch in complaining. I am one person who does not entertain negativity. I sit with you 2 minutes, I sense some energy of negativity, I run, I flee. Even the Bible says we flee. So we're going to look at those no's. We're also going to look at how to operate in success consciousness. And then we're going to look at the conscious rule of impossible and the subconscious rule of it's possible. That's powerful. Isn't that beautiful? The conscious rule of impossible. And the subconscious rule of it's possible. You see? And so we need to look at that and just to touch on that so that I can create, I want you to come to this time and again, time again. I want you to think about how we have been raised. We've been raised knowing that it's not possible. I cannot do anything. And that is why when you reach people, you see rich people, you have to pave way. When you see rich people talk, you fear talking to them. We have had episodes where we've gone for international conferences. And when you attend international conferences for network marketers, you will realize that you're interacting with people who are making $1 million a day. Hey, network marketing has money. You will interact with people who are making money that if you're just given their income for 1 day and you spend $100 every day, it will take you and 2 generations to come. Spending $100 a day without increasing. And so when we attend these conferences, you can actually tell by how people behave. The people who are operating in the conscious impossibility rule, and you can be able to identify people who are working in the subconscious it's possible rule. The one who are operating subconscious it's possible, they will approach them, they will talk to them. How did you do this? You know, they will write notes, they would want to exchange contact, they would want to stay where they are. Those are the people who are operating in subconscious it's possible rule. But the ones who are operating in the conscious impossible rule, what they normally do, they fear. I cannot talk to them. Are you relating, guys? Am I speaking things that have been happening in your life? Am I connecting with you wherever you're listening me from? Am I transmitting this positive energy to you? And so they fear talking, they fear talking to them. They feel like I don't deserve to be anyone near them. Oh, I am one that person. I would hear so and so is here, and I would want to. I am actually fighting to be where they are so that they can tell me how they were able to. I hear Les Brown is here. I will go and I will do whatever it takes to just go and get him sign my book. Just go and, if possible, even have his contacts. Those are the subconscious it's possible. The operating subconscious it's possible rule. So guys, it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing. And let me look at my watch because I also want us to be time conscious. I have 15 minutes to do something. Let me share my screen very, very fast because this one you need it for a week. You need this one for a week. Okay, I don't know why this my mouse is. My mouse, you have to respond to this. Let me adjust. Let me share very, very fast. This one I'm gonna send it in the groups, and we're gonna have a look together. I had really prepared too much. It's also we're gonna finish with a very short video that is gonna show you what I'm talking about. No, not this one, not this one, not this one. Sorry, guys. Sorry, this guy. Sorry, not that one. I have so many. I've been working on this. Please forgive my designs, and just take the knowledge, leave the design. They may not be professionally done, but you will be able to get what I want you to get into this. This one I'm gonna send to you because it is already typed. I'm gonna send it in PDF so that you don't go edit it and then you start saying it is high excellency. That's why every material that I send in groups or I send online, I underscore sign high excellency. So one of the things that I want us to be looking at, because the next time we are coming, we're going to look at the desire and faith, and auto-suggestion is affirmation, which we're gonna look at sometimes far. But this is what I want you to do. I want you to think about something very small, like a friend inviting you for a cup of coffee, or you buying a new phone. Okay, a new phone may not be something small. I want you to think about, or like a big leader joining your business, or someone calling you to ask you for the business you're doing, and they are asking you with so much passion, and they want you specifically to explain the business to them. I want you to think of something that you want to achieve maybe for the next 3 weeks, and something very small, because this journey we are going to feed bit by bit. Before we start manifesting big things, remember you are at a state of doubt. What is this thing High Excellency is saying? Can it work for me? So the mind, we have to consciously or subconsciously feed it slowly by slowly. So I want to, or you want to manifest making a certain amount of money per month. I want you to write a statement, and I want you to work with that statement and be reading that statement at least 3 times. I'm talking about 3 times a day. 3 times a day. It's Romani 33 times 3. Let me see. 33 times. Yeah, 3 times a day for 33 days. I will teach you why numbers are important. Man, you're going to learn from me. 3 times 33 days. So from today, beginning today, I want you to be saying, and make sure that when you wake up, of course, after your morning, spiritual devotions, you take your affirmations and you say them 3 times. Of course, there are other affirmations, but there's that particular affirmation I want you to do at an amount of money that you want to make every single month. And I want you to write your affirmation like, I am so happy and grateful. Okay, you act as if, I am so happy and grateful now that, make sure you say, now that I make $1,000 every single month. Please write that affirmation. Write the amount of money you want to, because the subconscious mind will show you it's not possible. But remember, we are that bad. We want to start feeding. The minute you feed your subconscious mind, the universe has a way of bringing that income your way. It is not even your responsibility. It's not your responsibility to know where this income is going to come from. All you need is to ask, believe, and receive. Receiving is act as if. So you have asked for $1,000 a month. You have believed in your heart that you have received $1,000 a month. Now the other one is now to receive. To receive now, it has to come from spoken. The mind, the heart, and remember, the thought has to be in your mind. Please don't just say it for the sake of saying. Remember, we are tackling 16 weeks of ever thoughts why you have a big head and a small heart, and so that the mind, the head can accommodate your mind, which is now your thinking system. Then your heart is so small, you don't fit everything in your heart. The mind sees what is gonna go to your heart. That is why you have a small heart. And that's why when people hurt me, I always tell people betray me and frustrate me, I always tell them, I have to get okay, it might be in my mind because I'm a human being and I feel the pain, but I want to allow it to be in my heart. Because my heart is so small. That's why God gave us a small heart, so that we can see what we are putting in our heart. Because when you put it in your heart, it comes out as an emotion, it comes out as energy. And now when you speak it, oh my goodness, whether good or bad, it will be in your doorstep as early as 4 a.m. Believe it. It is Her Excellency who is telling you. So think about the amount of money you want. Auto-suggestion, write it down. I am so happy and grateful now that, I'm so happy and grateful now that I am making $1,000 every month, every day, every week. And then the minute you write that statement, remember my statement has 3 things. I am so happy and grateful, gratitude. Now that it's acting as if it has already happened. Now that acting as if, now that I am making $1,000, that is the definite of purpose, the desire, the burning desire. And that is what most of the people who have practiced law of attraction, they are not able to. So I wanted to do those. So what are affirmations? Affirmations are positive statements that will help you overcome sabotaging negative thoughts. So because negative thoughts will only come, they keep on telling you cannot make that money. That is why you need that particular affirmation. I am so happy and grateful now that I make this amount of money, and write it, that specific amount of money, daily, weekly, monthly. Write it down. That's affirmation. An affirmation is a thought you consciously choose. You consciously choose to think. Every thought needs to be in alignment with your result. You need to see in your life period, you aren't going to have positive results, or you aren't going to have positive results or a positive life with a negative mindset. And that is where you are. Allow me to say as it is, that is where you are. Negative mindset, can't, won't, negations, negativity. So you will not be able to have positive results. And so, because I need us to write I have affirmations for networkers, which I'm going to send so that we can all be doing them in the morning. And why do you need affirmation? Everyone grew up with a belief about money. I believe right now, all of us, we are here because of money. Hello? Are you here because of money? How many people are here because of money? Let me see. Let me see. How many people are here because of money? Do you know at some point you make money in life until you don't even need money anymore? I'm sure people are like, Her Excellency, what are you talking? In which world? In my world, in the law of affirmation world. In the law of affirmation world. How many people seriously? You're here because of money. And can I tell you something why you don't have money today? Because when you wake up in the morning, you're thinking about how I don't have money. I need to go and look for money because I don't have. You already put a negative idea. You look at your debt and you're like, hey, you write all the debt. And so you're going out into the field desperately because of debt. Negativity. And so today I want you to start operating like a millionaire. Mercy. Nataka wa kama ka millionaire fulani. Start calling yourself big names. Wake up to call yourself names. And not just call them. Visualize and see yourself living in that house. See yourself driving that. See yourself with that bank balance. Hello. And so we all grew up with a certain mentality of money. Let's look at this mentality. How money is earned. Who deserves the money? So how money is earned? We were taught we have to work hard. Who deserves it? It is only the rich kids who deserve it. How important it is and what you should or shouldn't do with it. There are people who are grown knowing that money is evil. Please bring all the money to me if you think it is evil. If you're an evil person and you have money, you will manifest evil things. If I'm a good person, hey, who I believe I am, I'm going to manifest greatness. I'm going to do good things with my money. Your family financial circumstances played part in developing your perception of money. That is me. Before this reality came into my life, Mercy Davis Waweru, I am calling you personally. And I know why I am mentioning you with your 3 names. This is for you. Your family financial circumstances played a part in developing your perception of money. Connie, where are you? Jacinta, where are you? Marvin from Uganda, where are you? And any other person that feels this statement is for them. That we grew in poverty and we grew knowing money is this, money is for this, money is supposed to be and like this, like this, like this. And it is what formed the perception in our mind. Say it is over. Hello. Go and say Tofia Kwa. Nigeria say Tofia Kwa. It is over. I have met Her Excellency who is ready to hold my hands and walk this journey of changing that mindset. It is done. I'm not going to think like that again. Personal initiative. I've seen this, Kelly, in this Zoom call. Personally, where you have come from should only be a motivation of where we are headed to. Your background should not determine where you're going. So what are some of the perceptions that we know about money? Not we are not in that class. Those people who don't know law of attraction, they know about money. I cannot even use myself as an example for this. Money doesn't grow on tree. It grows on tree. Imagine. I'm here to tell you, my friends, it grows on tree. Is it enough money to go around? Hakuna pesa, there's no money. There is. It's reception, you are exempted. We are talking of this and this, you are an exception. People who have money are always stacked up. I don't know if you've ever grown in those aunties. Hey, rich aunties of Kitisuru, and rich aunties of Durban, and rich aunties of Namibia, and rich aunties of Kololo, or rich aunties of where in Uganda, or Accra in Ghana, or rich aunties of Lagos. Oh my, we always think that rich people are like this, rich people are like this, they can't be touched, they are, rich people are always stacked up. It is a no. Hello, Look at my mouth before I close it now. You can be humble in a jet. You can be humble in a Range Rover. You can be humble in a Lamborghini. And alternatively, you can be very proud on an empty stomach in a slum. Both of them in our minds. Both of them in our minds. It is a state of our minds. You can be rich and be the biggest philanthropist. That English has not come from the village. That one, I think it has come from heaven and just dropped in my mouth. I know we are finishing, guys. You can't focus on being a good person and getting rich at the same time. That's for you to be rich, you have to be a bad person. Says who? And you know, that is how we have grown knowing. You know, when I read this, I see myself those back days, and there is someone who is seeing themselves now. Money is the root of all evil, greed, and corruption. Says who? Says who? Money is good. Money is good. And when you have money, you will glorify God. When you have money, you will touch lives. When you have money, your life will be a manifestation that indeed there is a God that blesses. And I want to serve that God that blesses. Good people try to do good, not to get rich. So you just want to be good. You just want to be nice and not to be rich. Turn to the person who is on that other Zoom call. You know, I wanted to tell you, turn to your neighbor. Look at any of your neighbor here and just tell them, just mention their name and say, niceness is not a fruit of the Holy Spirit. Stop being nice. Wake up and work and desire to be and to be rich. And so, autosuggestion, of course, it's going to come. Autosuggestion is now whereby you have these affirmations, you have your business affirmation, you have your family affirmation, you have the needs that you want, and affirmations should not be less than 50. Less than 50. You write down 50 things that you want in life, 50 things that you want to call into existence, 50 things that you need to wake up and call in your business, in your life, in your spiritual life, in your personal development, in your team, in your family, in your children. Everything that revolves your life, 50 of them. Do you now understand why I told you need to buy a book? I have mine here. I don't give stories. Hey, where is my book? Please don't disappoint me. I have people who are listening. Yes, it is here. And it is just that I may not be able to show you 50, 50, 50, 50. Are you able to see? Are you seeing my handwriting here? So you can try and see. There's a camera. A book like this, you will write 50 affirmations and you wake up in the morning and sit down in a quiet place, in a meditation state, quietly alone, and start calling them into their existence. The thoughts, your emotions, and speaking out. That is what is called autosuggestion. Repeat this affirmation for money on daily basis. First thing in the morning and last thing at night to manifest all your financial goals. I am telling you, after 4 weeks of studying this, I am sure, with no shadow of doubt, there is someone who will come here and share testimony. Is that person you? Are you that person who will come and tell me, Her Excellency, it worked. It worked. And finally, I have our team's affirmation. I have our team's affirmation. This affirmation, it's my greatest desire that every person, and this is now inclusive for the people we are building NACA Games network with. It's my desire that every team that is doing this, you look for a time for your team, Caro, Emma, Farouk, whereby every day you are calling for an urgent Zoom meeting. If you want us to be doing it together, we can create a specific time where we are coming as a team in every day. We do it together. And this is where we just come only for 10-15 minutes on, I'm talking about 10-15 minutes affirmation time, where we will come and read all these affirmations together, because where there's unity, God commands a blessing. We want to have one line of thought for our company, one line of thought for building our business. We want to, I can imagine if I can synergize my energy, Caro energy, Emma energy, Venka, you know, Cindy, Duncan, Mercy, all of us, we are attracting the same energy to our business. It's gonna shock the CEO. It's gonna shock our growth, because it is energy. You know, it brings a vibration, energy. And so if you would want us to do it together, you can reach to me. I'm in several groups. You can reach out to me so that I can send this affirmation, that we can assign leaders who will be leading. Like on Monday, I can come on Monday. I will be doing it before we start our, no, after we finished with this one. And then now we can maybe have another leader, because this one will only be coming for affirmation. There are some people who will think, oh, me, I cannot be able to attend. You'd rather fail to attend any other Zoom, but attend this one for affirmation, because it is going to spark something in your mind, and you will start reasoning. You start seeing your financial, you know, your financial goal changing, your love life. Hello. You know, there are those people who are married. There are those people who are in relationship. And there are those people who are, it is complicated. Are they here? It is complicated. No, your love life. So at this time, I want us to do this affirmation so that you know what I mean by us coming. So this is what we'll be doing. I think physically I have been able to finish. So I don't know if there's someone who have a question, or you want to do something, because I need to take a 1 hour break before I attend the next Zoom call. It's 6 minutes. We're supposed to end at 10:30, because it's 1 hour 30. Yeah, 9:30. Yeah, it's 1 hour 30 minutes. That's we'll be taking 1 hour 30 minutes. So please, let's do this early in the morning, around 5 a.m. in the morning. Yes, 5 a.m. I'm getting ideas from the team. Thank you. That's great. Just reach out to me, and I just want to know if there's anyone that feel you need to share something, you need to even appreciate. You know, appreciation is one thing, it's a good thing. Or you feel there's something that you really want to ask, and maybe you're not in a certain group, and you would want to be added in a certain group, because this is a journey. We're gonna walk this journey together for the next 16 weeks. And now I believe from week 1, from day 1 being the first time we have attended here, I'm also quite overwhelmed by the number. I saw the number going to 70, and I'm like, oh God, have I been, God, please, I was telling God, God forgive me, because I have kept this information for myself for quite some time. We have favored Jesse, you want to say something? If you want to say something urgently, let's go to the, you can lift your hand so that I can unmute you. Then I want us to do affirmation together. Prepare. If you're in the office, you can go somewhere outside. And because I want us to do it together, it's gonna take 10 minutes or even 5. It's gonna take 5 minutes of us doing this. I'm saying, hey, LOC, this is my cousin. Wow, thank you for tuning in. At least come so that you can see what I do. I'm happy to see you here. Great, this information, blessing all the way. Okay, thank you. The chat is overwhelming. I want us to do favored Jesse. Let me unmute favored Jesse, because you're okay. I want us to, can we do, okay, yes, Jesse, favored.
Yes, I'm so happy for this training.
Yes.
Yes, I'm so inspired, so energized, and more ready to work.
Wow, thank you so much. I'm seeing Lee. Lee too is lifting your hands. I'm only going to take about 3 questions, because I don't want anyone to leave this Zoom. We are 6 people. I don't want anyone to leave this Zoom without saying our affirmation. So Lee, I'm trying to unmute. You are already unmuted, Lee, iPhone.
Good morning, Her Excellency.
Yes,
How are
good
you?
morning. I'm blessed.
Awesome. Thank you so much for this. I'm excited. And I personally know that affirmations do work. I have not been doing them for a while. I don't know why. And I'm super excited about this. Thank you so much. And please, if I can also request, I will send you an inbox on WhatsApp so that you can add me into your groups.
Okay, all right.
I
Okay.
really appreciate that. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much. Yeah, we've had those two people. Carol, you're gonna end the Zoom for us, but I want you to end the Zoom after we have done our affirmation. Please don't go. Please command that internet. Command those bundles to be there, because I want us to do our affirmation, and this is how I want us to do it. I want you to say like you mean it. I want you to say like you mean it. And I've said this is exclusive for those people who are doing network marketing, because a bit of them are personalized to our industry. So are we ready, guys? If you're ready, go to the chat box and type a 222. And then, of course, when we are learning next, I'm going to show you why. Why, when you go to, have you ever asked yourself, as we affirm, have you ever asked yourself why great guys, you know, the who is who in our society, their car number plate is about 222 111 777. You go to great leader, Zoom password is 222 777 111 333. Have you ever asked yourself why? We're gonna touch that one. Are we ready? I want you to repeat after me. I want to put a timer. I want to put a timer because we want to see the Zoom call, the urgent Zoom call that we will be calling here. It will only be for our team affirmation, and we will be doing it every single day. Who can be able to help me put a timer? Carol, put for me a timer. As we start, I want to see it's gonna take how long. Okay, okay. It right now is 10:41. All right, 10:41. So I want you quietly, stop lifting your hand. If you lift your hand, you confuse me. I want us to do this affirmation like we mean it, you know. And the people will be leading on this affirmation, you will be leading them like you mean it, you know. It's not mere statements. It's not mere statements. These are affirmation, and these are the things we want to see manifest in our businesses. So say this after me. I am grateful for an amazing week. Sorry, I have to unmute one person so that I can know you are done. Let me unmute Carol. Okay, Carol, I'm gonna unmute you. And I want you to repeat after me. Now, I am the one who is leading. And then Carol, you're the one who's speaking on behalf of the team. So the whole team is Carol. So the only way I can know, Carol, can you hear me?
Yes, my dear, I can hear you.
Okay, let's just do the first one. The first and second one so that we practice, yeah?
So should I also start the timer, ne?
No, I'm looking at the time. It's 10:44.
Okay, all right, that's fine.
I am grateful for an amazing week.
I am grateful for an amazing week.
Good things are coming my way.
Good things are coming my way.
Yes, thank you. So that is how we're going to do the 50 affirmations that I wrote down. Also, you can take this affirmation and get some others. And because people have different desires, there are things you want to buy, there are cars you want to buy, there are houses you want to buy, there's a way you want your business. You can personalize it because they are a bit emotional, but this is corporate for everyone. So that is what we're going to do. So I am assuming Carol, as Carol finishes, the team have also finished. Please, let it not be mere words. Let it not be mere words. Repeat, please say it loudly. I am grateful for an amazing week.
I am grateful for an amazing week.
Good things are coming my way.
Good things are coming my way.
I deserve every good thing.
I deserve every good thing.
I hold the key to more abundance.
I hold the keys to more abundance.
I am grateful for the gift of life and good health.
I am grateful for a gift of life and good health.
Money comes to me every hour of every day.
Money comes to me every hour of every day.
I deserve this kind of success.
I deserve this kind of success.
I make money doing what I love.
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 Great leaders are joining my team every day.
Great leaders are joining my team every day.
I have the biggest team globally.
I have the biggest team globally.
I have favor with the team and the management.
Wow. I have favor with the team and management.
I am so happy and grateful I'm producing top recruiters in my business.
I am so happy and grateful and producing top recruiters in my business.
I am an international business builder.
I am an international business builder.
Great leaders enjoy working with me.
Great leaders enjoy working with me.
I am a team player.
I am a team player.
My business is blessed.
My business is blessed.
I'm favored for a lifetime.
I'm favored for a lifetime.
There is room for what we do in the market.
There is room for what we do in the market.
My business improves lives and I am rewarded generously for it.
My business improves lives and I am rewarded generously for it.
There is no limit to what I can achieve in this industry.
There's no limit to what I can achieve in this industry.
My success is inevitable.
My success is inevitable.
I am constantly aligning myself with the thoughts, behavior, habits that are necessary to achieve financial freedom.
I am constantly aligning myself with the thoughts, behaviors, and habits that are necessary to achieve financial freedom.
I am on my way and I deserve every dollar that flows.
I am on my way and I deserve every dollar that flows in.
Oh my, oh my, oh my.
Wow.
I am attracting great leaders.
Wow, wow. I am attracting great leaders.
I am manifesting abundance and major success.
I am manifesting abundance and major success
For myself and every individual in my team.
For myself and every individual
There
on
is
my
room
team.
for everyone to win.
Yes, there is room for everyone to win.
I have a money-making mindset and it pays off.
I have a money-making mindset and it pays off.
I am so deeply thankful for my company, my product, my personal brand, and my unlimited network of people.
I am so deeply thankful for my company, my products, for my personal brand, and my unlimited network of people.
My bank accounts are expanding every day.
Oh yes, my bank accounts are expanding every day.
Oh, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I am able to handle large sum of money.
I am able to handle large amounts of money.
I am reaching new audience and new heights in my business.
I'm reaching new audiences and new heights in my business.
I am persistent and ready to excel.
I am persistent and ready to excel.
I practice gratitude daily and I visualize myself embodying the feeling of comfort, wealth, cash flow, abundance, success, recognition, and joy.
Wow. I
Woo!
practice gratitude daily, and I visualize myself embodying the feelings of comfort, wealth, cash flow, abundance,
Woo!
success,
Listen to this,
recognition, and
listen to
joy.
this,
Amen.
listen to this. I am a prosperity coach. Everyone I coach lives in abundance.
I am a prosperity coach, and everyone I coach lives in abundance.
Oh, that is beautiful. That is
Amen.
beautiful. That is beautiful.
Wow.
That is beautiful. Your thoughts, as I was creating those affirmations, were they in line with what you want to achieve in life or your business? Oh my
Wow.
goodness, I just feel the energy flowing. And you can imagine waking up in the morning with such great conviction. I'm telling you, a no will not be a no. A no will be next door. Off to you, Carol. You can end for us the meeting. And remember
Wow, Her Excellency, you don't know what you've done to me right now. You know, I'm feeling totally different. You know, what a Monday morning. What a great way to start the week. Why, thank you so much. And I want to believe that you guys, you know, everyone who's here, we've been around this number ever since we started, and we are still here. Thank you so much. You know, that was, we got a lot of value from what you shared with us. Some of these things, you know, it's like we're hearing them for the first time. We are so humbled. Trust me, we are so humbled. And thank you so much, guys. Let me see, before I end with this last sentence, let me see those who are saying to Her Excellency, we are so thankful, and we pray that God keeps you for us, you know. We pray that God keeps you and blesses you so that you can also be a blessing to us. If you are here and you also are saying the same words, you know, are thanking God for Her Excellency, please say something in the chat. Say something from your heart, you know, in the chat. Thank you so much, Her Excellency. Thank you so much. And to my friends who are here, yes, success starts in the mind. Everything starts in the mind. Let us, from now onwards, let us always think positively, you know, and let us use the positive energy to think about what we want, you know, to attract in our lives, in our businesses, in our, you know, everything that we do. Let us be positive minded. And trust me, if we can do that, we will achieve greatness. We will achieve greatness. Wow. Thank you so much, Her Excellency. I can't, you know, thank you enough, but thank you so much for what you are doing for us. And we are going to hold hands together. I believe we are going to help, you know, each other grow, and we don't want to leave anyone behind. So next Monday, everyone who is here, please come with someone, you know, come with someone. Next Monday, let us fill up the room and learn together and grow together. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much, Her Excellency.
Well, God bless you and have a lovely day. Just to remind us our time schedule for now, our business meeting. We have our business presentation in an hour's time. Remember, everything starts from an idea. Everything starts from an idea. So we'll be having our presentation in the next 1 hour. And I'm going to be training the same business at 1 p.m. At 1 p.m. South African time. Yeah, CAT, which is 2 p.m. in Kenyan time. I'll be joining our mentor Cindy in this. I'll be joining Caro in our next 1 hour training. And tonight at 8 p.m., you can also invite. I will be doing a business presentation. Monday is my training day. So make sure that for you who want to understand how Naka Games work, for you who want to start your journey in the industry of network marketing, we have an amazing opportunity that we will be training. And of course, Carol, make sure you let your team know that on Wednesday, a time like this, we will be doing back office training. And Friday, a time like this, we will be doing what is called new members orientation, because we want everyone coming to the business to know what is expected of them. We are here to build people and not to break them. I had promised that we're gonna end the video with this. I just want to show you a video of someone who applied this knowledge of law of attraction from a supermarket attendant to a multi-billionaire in dollars. And I think let me not even explain. I'm gonna put this video. You can request for the video. You can look at it in the chat in YouTube. Let me stop sharing so that I can get it. Let's end with this one. At least I'm happy because everything that I wanted to cover today time have allowed us, and you can spare maybe 2 minutes for this. You can spare 2 minutes for this. I'm sure it's gonna spark something in your heart. I'm wondering, why is it not giving me what I want? So this is what's happening. It's meant to be in YouTube. Let me see. This 1 minute, please don't go, hold on. You've been here for long. Let's finish with this one. Could it be this one? Let me see if it's the one. I listened to this guy and it's just no, not this one.
That kind of stuff. They overcome.
Sorry, guys, not this one. Let me try and get it very fast because I know time is far much gone, and I would like if you can just listen to it. So where is it? Oh yeah, here is from a supermarket to a Bugatti in 3 years. From a supermarket.
In just 1 or 2 days, I lost $100 million. I lost from those down 20 days.
Sorry.
From those down 20 days. I think I literally didn't buy more.
A minute.
Guys, it's Matt Haycock's here. Guys, if you want to hear how to go from 3 years later, living in Dubai, driving a Bugatti, flying in private jets, and making millions from crypto, then you are going to love today's episode. Because that is a story we're going to tell. I'm here with the man himself, Mr. Carl Rumerfeld.
I honestly don't know what's happening.
And that literally is his
story.
story.
Oh, it's playing from WhatsApp. Sorry. It was playing from WhatsApp. Sorry.
In just 1 or 2 days, I lost $100 million. If Bitcoin goes down 20% one day, I don't care. I literally do not care. I see that as an opportunity to buy more.
Guys, it's Matt Haycock's here. And if you want to hear how to go from working in a supermarket to 3 years later, living in Dubai, driving a Bugatti, flying in private jets, and making millions from crypto, then you are going to love today's episode. Because that is a story we're going to tell. I'm here with the man himself, Mr. Carl Rumerfeld, from Sweden all the way to Dubai. And that literally is his story. Working in a supermarket, 3 years later, living here in Dubai, living it large and making fortunes. Now, Carl and I met a week or 2 ago at dinner. And we briefly talked about his story, and I knew I wanted to hear more, and I knew you guys would want to hear more too. So here we are. He's kind enough to have us on the 40th story office block here. Carl, thanks a lot, buddy.
Thank you so much for being in my office, and thank you for that very good intro.
It's an exciting intro, but it's an even more exciting story. So, tell me how it all began.
Well, actually, I could tell the story in a few different ways, but usually I tell the story from the fact that I was working in the supermarket and in Sweden, and I was, not very satisfied with how my life was. Just a few years earlier, I had dropped out of school. I had no education, and it would seem from the outside that I didn't really have any big chance of any kind of success at all because I had kind of fallen behind a lot. My parents were extremely worried. They were almost crying sometimes because they were actually literally crying sometimes because they were so worried about me. I was, not doing anything with my life. I was even doing some bad stuff, drinking some alcohol and even, partying and yeah. So I had a very bad period of time. I actually was battling some depression and anxiety as well. But I was working in the supermarket, so I had at least some kind of income coming in. So I was not on the streets or anything, but I knew that I was meant for something bigger. I always knew that. I felt it ever since I was a kid. I always, I felt like I should be someone extraordinary. Like even as a kid, I was walking around in the port of town and watching the super yachts, and I was in Monaco when I was young with my parents like a vacation, not in Monaco, really. In France, going over to Monaco for like a day or so. And I saw these crazy cars and everything, and I was like dreaming about maybe one day in the future, I will be the one driving a Bugatti. Maybe I will be the one, who's successful that people look up to, So I always had that feeling inside of me. So when I was working in the supermarket, this was obviously the opposite of what I felt like I was supposed to do. So after 2 years of working there, I made a decision. I said to myself, you know what? Enough is enough. Like, I am going to become rich. I'm going to become successful, and I am going to be proud of myself. I'm going to make my parents proud. They're going to be, excited about what I'm doing, and I'm going to, show everyone that I can do extraordinary things. But at that stage, I had no clue what to do.
And you're what, 23, 24 at this point?
Something like this, yeah, exactly. So approximately 4 years ago, actually, to be honest. 4.5 years maybe, that's when I made the decision. And then I was, of course, still working in the supermarket. I still had no clue what Bitcoin was. So the decision came way before I knew that it even existed. So I thought maybe I would start doing some drop shipping, do some entrepreneurial online stuff. That's kind of my idea of like how maybe I will get successful. But what I did was I researched online a lot about mindset, about how to become successful, and very, very early on there, I found out about the law of attraction. And I learned a lot about quantum physics, about the universe, and how the law of attraction supposedly or allegedly was working. And basically, I was listening to many successful people, athletes and billionaires and you name it, and they all said that mindset and visualization and writing down your goals is the key to success. And that seems to be kind of a common factor between most successful people, this visualization and this belief in yourself. So
just to interrupt, you were saying at this point, you were learning about the law of attraction and quantum physics. Did you have an interest before this point, in business or in economics, in finance, in anything, or were you just kind of, living life until this point?
Actually, the previous 4 or 5 years, I had been nerding out a little bit about the monetary system. I was researching a lot about the fiat system that we have today, how banks work, the Federal Reserve, and how the banking system is essentially a very corrupt and evil system that is robbing humanity off of their wealth, in a quite literal sense, actually. So this is something I knew about before. That's why I actually started buying gold and silver, physical gold and silver, because I thought that was a way to escape the control of the bank. So when I heard about Bitcoin eventually, for me it was very easy to understand why Bitcoin exists and the value proposition of Bitcoin. So that I had a head start in the research there already. But that just comes from pure curiosity when I was younger. I thought that was very interesting. Nothing I learned in school. Like in school, I didn't learn a lot at all. I dropped out. I didn't like school. I could read, to be honest. I have ADHD. I can't concentrate at all.
Well, taking you back to your story, and we got to 4 years ago, law of attraction, studying athletes, etc. What happened then?
Okay, so I made the decision, like I'm gonna be super successful, super rich, and super, free, and I'm gonna be extraordinary. That was the decision. But then practically what I did was I started visualizing my dream life. So I started imagining myself in my mind that I already was living my dream life. I also wrote down on a piece of paper some of my goals that I had back then. I also, for example, I tried to make it fun. So for example, I took my phone and I went online to different websites where you can either rent or buy private jets or yachts and cars. And I pretended in my mind that I was on the market to buy and rent these different things. And I was doing it to the point where, I was going into very, very detailed things. Like I started thinking about what gear should I buy, how big should I buy. I started to, ask these questions about like, how much does it cost to hire a captain for my yacht? How much does it cost to charter a jet from France to Sweden? Like I went into very, very, very detailed descriptions of like these things because I thought that's what a successful person would do. Before renting or buying something, they would of course try to figure out what it is they're buying. So, you know, I instead of just like looking at the option and thinking, oh wow, that would be cool, wow. I took it to the point where it's like, you know, okay, I'm going to have it, so I'm gonna buy one. So let's figure out how to get it.
But at this point, you've not decided how you're going to pay for it. You've just decided you're going to be successful.
At this stage, I'm still working in the supermarket. Yeah. And people call me crazy. Some people didn't even tell that I'm doing this stuff because, you know, in Sweden specifically, people have a very like low mindset, and you know, people like me are just crazy, you know. But the business is basically what I was doing. I also sometimes took the cab into town or into the subway and just like went into Gucci, Louis Vuitton, and I was pretending, acting as if I could buy anything in it. I even bought a pair of secondhand used Louboutin shoes. That's like the most expensive kind of shoe you can buy. The retail price was like $1,200. I bought it for like $200 secondhand, which is already like a lot of money for me back then. But I thought, you know what, this is an investment. I'm gonna buy these shoes, and every time I put these on, I'm gonna be that successful person. I'm gonna act and feel the energy inside of me as if I'm already successful, and as if I can buy these shoes as if it's nothing. And now, if you come to my apartment, you'll see I have like 30 of these shoes, and it's like $1,000 a pair. So these kind of
you still got the original phase. So
I do. I have them. No, I have them here now. I think. Yeah, my parents took them here. So it's funny, you know. I have a few of these examples actually where I use visualization and material things to help me visualize, and now it all became true. And now I'm sitting here with another pair of my Bibilical shoes.
So obviously going back to the story, you decided you're going to be successful, but what did you actually do?
So what I did then, like immediately what I did was I tried different business ideas. So because I thought, okay, I'm going to visualize and do all these things, and I'm going to have the energy inside of me as a successful person. That's step one. But I thought step two is to start, you know, at least looking for opportunities and start, you know, kind of meeting the universe halfway. Because if I just sit in the sofa, nothing will happen. So I want to meet the universe halfway. But I was confident that the universe will give me what I'm visualizing, and the universe will give me the opportunities. But I'm just gonna, you know, at least put my hand out for it. So I started to try some dropshipping businesses. I started to try to sell different T-shirts. I started to try to sell like these T-shirts with like cute cats and stuff on it because I thought that sounds like a good business idea, but actually it was not, because I just got that idea from someone else who already made millions from it. So I was, you know, late on that ball. I tried some Amazon FBA kind of stuff, you know, all of these kind of, you know, standard things that you find online on YouTube. But what I realized was that I was very late on these things. So actually, none of these business ideas really worked out for me. However, I didn't ever feel like I failed on these businesses. I learned things, and also this led me to eventually starting my crypto channel. Because while I was trying new businesses, I also parallel saw one video about Bitcoin on YouTube. So I heard about that, and then I started to research about Bitcoin at the same time. And at some point, I just kind of took one thing and the other and put them together. I thought, you know what, why don't I try to sell something that I actually care about? And at this stage, I did really